or you're a liability.
Yeah.
And if you're a liability, then you don't need to be around me. I don't need no liabilities. And this is what I tell people within my company, within my team. Do it my way.
Okay, so Gervonta Tank Davis has been arrested in Florida this Friday morning, nearly a month after he allegedly assaulted his ex-girlfriend. The video shows that Gervonta, he threw some small box at her. Davis is being held at the correctional center as of Friday morning.
WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis, 30, was arrested Friday morning in Miami Beach on a misdemeanor battery charge linked to an alleged domestic dispute with his ex-girlfriend of 4 years.
Now, it's also important to note that this is the same girl that accused Davis of assaulting her before, and she actually lied about the assault. In fact, it was her that assaulted Gervonta.
The arrest stems from a June 15th incident on Father's Day, where Davis allegedly assaulted the woman, who is also the mother of 2 of his children, outside her home in Doral, Florida. According to the police report, a verbal argument over personal issues, including concerns Davis had about their son's upbringing, escalated when Davis arrived to pick up the kids. After placing the children in his car, he allegedly punched her in the back of the head and slapped her face.
When she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, Davis struck her in the back of her head and then slapped her in the face, causing a minor cut to the inner area of her lip.
She later reclaimed custody of the children, which reportedly angered Davis further. She claimed he revved his car engine in a threatening manner before she removed herself from the scene and sought medical attention. The report also mentions approximately 10 prior unreported physical altercations between the two. Davis was taken into custody, transferred to the Doral Police Department, and booked at Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center with a $10,000 bond. He has since been released and is due in court on July 29th. Bill Haney didn't defend Tank's actions directly, but he did defend the man, pointing to a larger pattern of young black athletes being targeted and scrutinized, suggesting that Davis is yet another product of a broken system rather than just a headline villain.
Well, it's not breaking news. It's not breaking news. Young black athletes are getting charged at an all-time high. I want to see when is the other race. I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to see more magnifying.
He immediately shut down the idea that it was breaking news, saying young black athletes are being charged at an all-time high. According to Haney, this isn't just a Tank Davis issue, it's part of a much larger societal pattern. He emphasized the need for deeper conversations about race, justice, and how young black men are constantly under the microscope. But Haney didn't just talk about the problem. He called for unity within families and communities, stressing that the real stars need to be at home, not just on television.
I hope and I wish Gervonta Davis and his baby moms, I wish them well, and I hope that they can get whatever they need and get Gervonta get back to the superstar that he is.
He said families must come together, especially now, when outside distractions and pressures are at an all-time high. Despite the controversy, Haney wished Davis and the mother of his child well, expressing hope that they find healing and that Tank can return to the ring and reclaim his superstar status.
Families need to unite and join, and they need to see the stars are at home and not on television. Stop looking on here, go home and unite.
While Haney focused on the broader societal context and call for healing, Oscar De La Hoya took a much firmer stance, drawing a hard line between talent and accountability. While acknowledging Tank's talent, calling him a great fighter and one of my favorites, De La Hoya made it clear that admiration ends where accountability begins. "You don't hit women, man," he said plainly. No hesitation, no dodging.
Tank Davis, he got arrested. Any thoughts on that one?
He did, huh? Again?
Yeah, again.
Hey. Look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good, he's a good kid. He's a good fighter, a great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites.
Despite expressing personal respect for Davis as a fighter, De La Hoya drew a hard line on behavior outside the ring. His message was simple but powerful. Talent doesn't excuse misconduct. In just a few words, the Hall of Famer reminded the boxing world that character counts just as much as championships.
Just get your... That's it, basically. Just shit, you don't hit women, man.
Bernard Hopkins didn't hold back when asked about Gervonta Davis's recent arrest. The boxing legend made it clear he's strongly against domestic violence, but also expressed hope that Davis can straighten things out and refocus on what matters most, his family and his career. Family first, career second, Hopkins emphasized.
I hope he come out, you know what I mean, everybody else come out. I'm not with the domestic violence thing, man, but I hope that, you know, he get that straightened out and he get back to focus on his family and his career.
While admitting he doesn't know Davis personally, he still urged the young star to clear his path, protect his legacy, and make better choices moving forward. For Hopkins, it's not just about talent, it's about responsibility inside and outside the ring. He believes that true greatness isn't just measured by wins, but by how a fighter handles life's toughest rounds. And right now, Davis is in one.
And his career, family first, and then career second. But I just wish both his girl, ex-girl, his kid's mother, you know what I mean, can get things together and look forward.
When asked about Gervonta "Tank" Davis and his latest legal trouble, Terence "Bud" Crawford didn't hold back, but he also didn't jump to judge. In classic Crawford fashion, he kept it real, saying, "I don't know what's going on with him in his personal life. That's on him." Bud made it clear he's focused on the business that pays me, and not the drama outside the ring. It was a subtle, sharp reminder that while the spotlight is heavy, how you carry yourself matters.
And I don't know what's going on with him in his personal life. You know, that's on him. You know, I'm minding the business that pays me.
Crawford didn't defend or condemn. He simply made it known. When you're at the top, discipline outside the ring is just as important as performance inside it. His response wasn't flashy, but it spoke volumes. A true example of staying grounded amid chaos. In a sport where headlines come fast, Crawford showed the power of choosing silence over spectacle. Conor Benn didn't pull any punches when asked about Gervonta Davis' latest arrest. He came in swinging with words. When the topic of Tank's behaviour came up, Benn immediately shut down the idea that it was just about lack of discipline. "It's more than that," he said firmly. "It's vile."
An arrest.
Lack of discipline. Lack of discipline. Is that what you want to put it down to?
Yeah.
It's more than lack of discipline.
Yeah.
It's vile. Do you know what I mean? I don't condone that at all in the slightest, so it's not got nothing to do with lack of discipline.
Benn made it crystal clear. He doesn't condone that kind of behaviour in the slightest, pointing to something deeper than just poor judgment. "It's about moral compass," he added, shaking his head in disbelief. To Benn, this wasn't just a mistake or misstep, it was a serious character issue. His tone was sharp, serious, and unapologetically honest. In a sport where fighters are often tight-lipped on controversies, Benn's raw and outspoken stance stood out. He didn't mince words, he simply said, "It ain't right."
It's got everything to do with moral compass. And for me, that's just, yeah, it ain't right.
So there you have it, some of the most respected voices in boxing weighing in on the shocking arrest of Gervonta "Tank" Davis. From Bill Haney's call for deeper social reflection, to Oscar De La Hoya's no-nonsense stance on accountability, to Bernard Hopkins and Conor Benn urging Tank to take real responsibility, the message is loud and clear. Being a champion outside the ring is just as important as being one inside it. Whether you're a fan of Tank or not, this situation is bigger than boxing. It's about character, choices and consequences. And while the legal system plays out, the court of public opinion is already divided. What do you think? Can Tank Davis bounce back from this, or has the damage already been done? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit that like button if you appreciate the honesty in this discussion, and don't forget to subscribe Boxing Headquarters for more real talk and deep dives into the stories shaking up the fight game. Until next time, stay sharp, stay grounded and stay watching.